they try to double down. All right, that's what they try to do. And no matter what truth you say, they're going to still do that. Totally irrelevant. Kabir asked me down there, well, he made a statement. He says, well, you know, they got this little doctrine. Am I getting it right, Kabir? Yes, about they try to make everybody out an Israelite. Yes, Ruth is an Israelite, even though she's a Moabite. Cornelius is an Israelite, even though he's an Italian. All right, so what he asked me, what pretty much do you have to say about that? And what I got to say is what the Bible has to say. 2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 31, 32, and 33. And read loud, Elder Rufus. This is what the book says. And this is Solomon making a prayer to the Most High. Listen to his words.
That they may fear thee to walk in thy ways, so long as they live in the land which thou givest unto our fathers. Moreover, concerning the stranger, which is not of thy people.
Oh, Moreover, concerning the stranger, which is not of thy people, what?
Israel.
Y'all get it? So, in other words, they're defining the stranger as someone who hasn't been into this covenant, who wasn't born in the family of Israel. Is that right?
Yeah.
So Solomon's going to put emphasis on this stranger right here. Read.
But is come from a far country for thy great name's sake, and thy mighty hand, and thy stretched out arm, if they come and pray into this house. Then hear thou from the heavens, even from thy dwelling place, and do according to all that the stranger calleth to thee for.
Now, Solomon is just asking in his petition right here, whatever the stranger petition you for, Father, go ahead and grant it unto him. Does that sound like that the Israelites was out of touch with God's will concerning them? Are you following me? Now, the strangers or the Gentiles that are our enemies are the ones who don't humble themselves and come to this covenant. The ones who did all these heinous, wicked acts. Them are the ones that's going to get the penalty of death and a whole bunch of destruction and a whole bunch of, they're going to have a whole bunch done to them. Even they're going to be sold to Sabaeans, and they're going to take care of them too. They got a bad judgment coming to them. But the ones that come to this covenant, y'all will open up the doors and accept them in. Read on.
That all people of the earth.
That some of the people of the earth.
All people of the earth.
Just the black people of the earth.
All people of the earth.
The honky hoochies and crackers of the earth.
That all people of the earth.
The slant-eyed wookie winkies.
All people of the earth.
The banana boat people.
All people of the earth.
Y'all see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So he discriminates on that all the people of the earth. What?
May know thy name.
In that son. From the very beginning, he wanted all the people of the earth to know his name because we're supposed to carry this message. That's right. All right, go to Isaiah 56. And read it in context. Read the first verse. It ain't going to take long. We're going to be done. We're going to put this on YouTube, though. Them folks get mad. We had 16 thumbs down and only 37 minutes of being up. That's a lot of attention right there, ain't it? That's a lot of attention. Isaiah 56, start the first verse.
Thus saith the Lord.
What did he say?
Keep ye judgments and do justice.
So he wants us to keep justice and to do judgments. Y'all follow? Yes, not like this doctor they got, don't judge. But anyway, I'm not going to digress. All right? We'll read on.
For my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness is to be revealed. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it.
Well, I guess Christians are finished then, ain't they?
Yes, sir.
Because they can't be blessed.
Nope.
They don't keep the Sabbath. They pollute it.
Yep.
They exempt from it. Read on.
And keeping his hand from doing any evil. Neither let the son of the stranger.
Neither let the son of the stranger, read.
That have joined himself to the Lord.
Oh, I thought they couldn't do that.
Yep.
According to what people said. But this says that they can. That have joined themselves unto Yahweh. Read on.
Speak, saying, the Lord hath utterly separated me from his people.
He told them don't even say that, right?
Yep.
Read on.
Neither let the eunuch say, behold, I am a dry tree. For thus saith the Lord unto the eunuch that keep my Sabbaths and choose the things that please me.
That's amazing how he keeps bringing up these Sabbaths, meaning these feast days as well. All right, follow me? The statutes, the feast days as well. All right, follow me? That's what he said in context of that. You get it? Y'all remember that Ethiopian eunuch that Philip went and talked to? He was reading another book of the prophet of Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
And he says, do you understand what you read? Because the Spirit told him to go join yourself into the chariot. And he said, do you understand what you read? He said, how can I let some man guide me? Is that right? In result, that African, that's what they will call him today, ended up being baptized. Receiving the message, the gospel of the kingdom. Now, why is it that Philip didn't know that he wasn't supposed to talk to the Hamites? Or how is it that Philip didn't know he wasn't supposed to talk to the Hamites then? He understood it well then, right? Yeah. All right, so keep it in line with what Isaiah said over in 56. Go ahead and read it.
And taking hold of my covenant, even unto them will I give in mine house and within my walls a place and a name better than the sons and the daughters.
No, wait a minute. You mean tell me he gonna take these strangers and he gonna give them a name better than that of the sons and the daughters?
His house and his walls. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know the reason why, right? Hold that. Can you hold that, or you remember what you had? Go to Deuteronomy 7:6. See, to us, it was committed the oracles of Yahweh.
That's right.
To us, we saw the glories, the covenants. You follow me? Our ancients was there to see all of this. And what do? We spurned it. The strangers, the heathens, they never even had this covenant.
Yep.
Give it to them because all they did was serve devils just like Christianity did. You get it?
Yeah.
And so if a person can leave their nation from serving devils and being devil worshipers and then come over here and embrace this covenant because they accept the gospel of the kingdom, y'all said, man, I really got something special for you.
That's right. Wow.
Isn't that beautiful? It's almost like the message of the last hour labors. Worry about who's going to get what penny. Read Deuteronomy 7:6.
For thou art a holy people.
Are we still that way, or are we holy meaning full of holes? You understand what I mean?
Yes,
See, we want to get out of here. Many people want to get out of here on these streets and be really proud, as if they've done something for y'all to be proud of them. When he has scattered us because of our rebellion and disobedience. And y'all don't see how hard it is today to even try to even get us to stay obedient to this word?
Yes, sir.
Even in here, we got a bunch of damn rebels.
Come on. Tell them the truth.
You got a pathetic little life allotted to you of 70 years, if you get that.
Come on, Shepard.
By strength at most 80. And you don't waste your life in this riotous living. And you're broke as hell and can't really do nothing nowadays because everything is shut down. And you're going to keep your sorry will. And miss out on a relationship with the Father. And miss out on eternity. When your breath is just a vapor of mist. You here and you gone. You seem like you here a long time. Mother Beasley, 94 years ain't a long time, is it?
You'd be surprised at how it looked back and how quick it's gone.
How quick it has gone. You know what she said? You'd be surprised. I know I ain't nowhere near Mother Beasley age. But I tell you what, when we first broke ground out here, then I looked, we've been out here 20 years, I'm talking about on this land, I go, dang. You know how fast the next 20 gonna come? Because the older you get, faster time goes. You know how fast that thing's really gonna come fast. All of us started out here with hair on our head, and we had no gray hair, we all had all dark hair. Now look at these bald head Elijahs in here. Huh? And going that way. It ain't, hey, it's just part of it. Isn't that right? Isn't it part of it?
Yes, sir.
You've been young, you're going to get old. But he said that we are a holy people, a set apart people, a sanctified people. Read on.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto Yahweh Elohim.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
He did what?
He chose thee.
Watch this.
To be a special people unto himself. Above all people.
Above some people.
All people.
Isn't that something? Now you would think after seeing the lightning, seeing the thunderings, and the mountain quake, and then it on smoke, him coming down in a pillar of darkness, a pillar of cloud, and actually echoing his voice and stuff, that we would have been walking straight and narrow from that day forward. There's nothing that the nations could have did to entice us to go over and serve them. But did we do it?
No, sir.
No, we didn't do it. And what you're watching today is the same type of rebellion that was in our proud people, where you see people out there vexing the stranger because they have forgot their plight. If they were really truly God's people, they have forgotten what it means to be in slavery, to be in captivity, and to be in bondage. They have forgotten what it means to be the tail and not the head. We should have been the head. Now we're the ass. You would think I'd be a little bit of humility in your spirit right here, rather than worry about trying to kill everybody because they look like the stranger or somebody else or another people. But you black or white, whatever doctor you ascribe to, it's all nonsensical. It just don't make sense. Read on.
That are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people. For ye were the fewest of all people.
Are we not the fewest now?
Yes.
Absolutely.
We even fewer now. Y'all said the only going to promise is going to be a remnant. One of a family, two of a city. And some of you are going to squander this salvation. You're going to squander on this life right here. You're going to waste this life and miss out on eternity. To try to go after its little pleasures. I can tell you right now, there ain't no pleasures in life but serving God.
No, sir. That's right.
All of it is just like a piece of candy. It is, every bit of it is just like a piece of candy. You enjoy it for a minute, it's gone. Then you want some more. You want everything bad for you. Because from the very beginning, when you look at this place, y'all been places on this earth look so beautiful, don't they? Don't they? Oh, look at that place right there. You're looking at a fallen earth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That pales in comparison to what the Garden of Eden looked like. And that, you know how this whole composition of this earth changed? All because by one man chose to sin. It changed the whole composition of the earth. Now you got animals eating animals, eating you too. We had dominion over them. Got dominion. We barely even got dominion over ourselves. Matter of fact, we don't even have dominion over ourselves.
Come on. True.
That's why Yahshua had to come. So he could bruise the head of the serpent.
Yeah, hallelujah.
He didn't come just so we could continue on in the same way. When he gave us his spirit to be born again, he gave us his nature.
Hallelujah.
He gave us his nature to transform us because we didn't have his ruach in us during the first covenant that was before Christ came. Now he has empowered us with the ruach.
Hallelujah.
They ask Brother Kabir all the time, they say, so you don't sin. He said, no, I don't go out and practice sin. Not at all. And they say they sin every day, don't they? And he said, I don't sin every day because the Bible said if you sin every day, you are the devil. And you the lust of your father, you're going to do it. He said, but I'm of the seed of Jesus, so therefore I don't sin. I don't practice sin. And people can't even understand that. And you can actually you can go many, many days without sinning.
Yes, sir.
So I said, well, I think evil thoughts. Did you act on it? Then you didn't see it then. That's why the book says you cast down every imagination and every thought that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. Bring every thought to the captivity and your peace of Christ. That ain't simple. The word of deliverance right there. Read on.
But because the Lord loved you.
Because he did what?
Loved you.
Miss out on it if you want to. I remember being without him. Do you? Read on.
And because ye would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers. Hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondage from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt? Yes, he has. Hallelujah.
Go back to Chronicles, 2 Chronicles 6. Isn't it a good love story? That's a beautiful story. What verse is that? Start at verse 32. 2 Chronicles 6:32.
Moreover, concerning the stranger, which is not of thy people Israel, but is come from a far country for thy great name's sake, and thy mighty hand, and thy stretched out arm, if they come and pray in this house.
Okay, good. Now we got to go back to Isaiah 56 where we left off, right? Well, we did this one, right? Let's go to Isaiah 56.
All right.
Where you at, verse 4?
Yes.
Read verse 4.
For thus saith the Lord unto the eunuch that keep my Sabbath and choose the things that please me.
Notice, choose the things that please me.
Yes.
Choose the things that please. Come on.
And take hold of my covenant.
Uh-huh.
Even unto them will I give in my house and within my walls a place and a name better than the sons and the daughters. I will give them an everlasting name that shall not be cut off. Also the sons of the stranger that join themselves to the Lord to serve him.
To what?
To serve him.
Come on.
And to love the name of the Lord.
Uh-huh.
To be the servants, every one that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it and taking hold of my covenant. Even them will I bring to my holy mountain.
He's going to bring them to his holy mountain?
Yes.
Read on.
And make them joyful in my house of prayer.
And that's something. Going to make them joyful in the house of prayer. You think you're going to impress somebody that wasn't in it? You're going to make somebody feel bad that wasn't in it and then they get all of this? Ain't no way.
No.
Well, you're going to be a servant. You're going to lick the dust off my boot. No, you're talking about those wicked nations. You're not talking about the righteous strangers that's coming to him.
No.
See, there's a difference. There's a big time difference. It's going to be funny when they find themselves lifting their eyes up in hell. Because you think that being born of the flesh is guarantee you a place in the kingdom. That ain't going to happen. You got to be born again.
That's right.
Read.
And their burnt offerings and their sacrifices shall be accepted upon mine altar. For mine house shall be called the house of prayer for all people.
Some people.
All people.
Isn't that something? Now this is coming straight from the scriptures. So all you got to do is go forward from that point on everything that the law and the prophet says, and it's easy to put this thing together. So you shouldn't vex the stranger. And even if you don't, hey, I tell you what, man, if you don't get that kind of inheritance, if you want me to be a stranger, I'll be a stranger. I'm going to get a name better than the sons of daughters. And let's just really tell the truth. When he turned around and he scattered all the seed of Israel, the only way you can really declare you Israel is by faith anyway.
That's right. That's true. That's right.
Because the just shall live by faith. Bless y'all. Have a good day.
You ain't got to have a damn revelation of everything, have every I dotted and every T crossed in order to know how in the world to serve Christ. Sometimes you just got to get your mind made up.